Hey everyone, I'm Rynin and welcome back to One Finger Death Punch. I haven't done this in a while, but I will do it now. And we are on to Master Mode. Now in the last episode, I think I talked a little bit at the end about how this is going to be a lot harder, and it is, so let's get going. First round's a multi-round, just as in the last one. But there are 5 rounds and 17 guys. I started off at 100% speed, so this is probably going to be relatively easy for the first bit. Along with the fact that this is the first round, but this is obviously more difficult than the first round of student mode. So, I mean, there's that. And it's just getting faster. So that's great. Boop, bap, bop, boop. Hip, dap, derp. Hip, dap, dap, derp. Because the first multi-round of the game was 3 rounds, 15 guys, and then the later ones were, or the ones all after that, were 4 rounds and 15 guys. Now all the multi-rounds in here are 5 rounds and 17 guys, and in Grandmaster mode it'll be 6 and 20 guys. So here's the last round, going decently fast, but still doable, and we're at 110% speed now. I'm not going to be able to keep that up for nearly as long as I did last time, because as you can see, the first mob round's already 90 guys. Let's do this, as opposed to 50 like it was in Student. That being said, I think in this round they're still all gray guys, so we should not have an immense amount of difficulty. Got a club. Now, when I first played through One Finger Death Punch, I stopped here, because Master Mode was too difficult for me. So yeah, that was a thing. But then I tried to play through the game again with Yarded. I was kind of determined to beat it, and I did, so. And now I'm coming back to play it for YouTube. So yeah, Yarded's at the Minnesota State Fair, so that's why he's not on with me today. Yep, boop. Bip, bop, burp, beep. Pretty easy. So now these rounds, Master Mode's going to be more episodes than Student Mode was. I'm almost positive, because although it does move faster, there are far more enemies per round, and the enemies and the levels consequently are more difficult. So I may have to retry several of them. And if anything ever gets too bad, I'll just cut it off, but so far it doesn't look like that will be a huge problem. This episode anyways. In fact, after doing those last few rounds of Student Mode, these are almost a little bit too easy for me. But that's what the speed modifier is for, right? So we're already at 120% now. Once we get to 133 or higher percent, we'll be roughly at Grandmaster mode speed. So we're almost there. Which is cool, I guess. On we move. 130%. Yeah, this feels a little bit like the early Grandmaster mode rounds. And as you can see, we already have red and yellow guys, so they advance you through the enemies too far faster than in Student mode. And that will become extremely prominent in the next few levels, because I think we start seeing forehead enemies really early on. In fact, you'll notice we haven't actually seen any. Never mind. I was gonna say we haven't seen any 2-hit enemies, but then the green guy just showed up, so we've got green, red, and yellow in the 3rd mob round. So, yeah, that was smart. So you're just kind of seeing how fast this is going to put us through everything. I am not doing very well. Lucky it's only 90 enemies or I'd be floundering. Alright. Doing well. Doing well, frankly. Two enemies left, and we've seen blue guys too. So red, yellow, blue, and green on the 3rd mob round. Good to know, right? And now here's our first lightsword round. 90 enemies, which is crazy for a first lightsword round. If you remember last time, it was 60 and much slower than this. But we can handle it, right? At 45, we're switching to hard mode, as I like to call it. When the tornado flares up in the background and all the enemies start coming really fast. But it's not too bad because it's the first lightsword round. This is going to be really hard in the later ones. In fact, the first time I played through this game was on my old computer and Brawler. Got it. Was on my old computer and it was pretty much impossible to beat the last few lightsword rounds because of slight lag that happened. What is this? My month in review is here. Good. Good. Should we go up or down? I'm gonna continue my trend of going up. I'm gonna do that the whole playthrough. But you know, I'm gonna be down like right afterwards, so. 90 enemies. What are we gonna see this time? Purple? Purple and orange? Maybe. Or maybe just yellow. Guess that works too. Yellow and red is what I'm seeing. Probably green and blue will make an appearance. Here's group blue, I mean. And here's green. So yeah, same combination of enemies it looks like. Which isn't surprising. I mean, they don't want to, you know, murder us, but actually I feel like that's kind of what they had in mind when designing these levels. And we're at a really fast speed right now, so, okay. I hate when a club screws you up because you don't know which enemies it's actually going to kill when you throw it. Yoink, 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 yoink. 3 enemies left, 1, 0, okay. 154% speed. 154% mob round. What are we seeing this round? Well, okay. That guy was further away than I thought. Boop, 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 blip, badoop. So month of the Mad God is nearly over. Haven't really got many awesome drops. Frankly, but I've gotten a decent few. Boop, bap, bup, beep, boop. Ah, I'm failing horribly. Also, I may soon find it more difficult to record videos because school starts up in 2 days. But I'll get out as many as I can, and I'm willing to, without, you know, murdering myself. We got that, 158%, going quickly. The original title for the game was Zero Kung Fu is Not Strong. I think it said that before. But yeah. First boss round of Master Mode. Oh, purple and yellow and 4-hit enemy. Turquoise. And green. Wow! I forgot how hard, or not how hard, how fast the boss rounds get when you're in later rounds. Especially at, and orange. Especially at 158% speed. Yeah, I was just too slow. So we've been going not very long. Let's see. I think I will go up again. So, what will we find in this 100 enemy mob round? Hoop, hoop, doop, beda doop, bep boop. Now I don't know how fast this looks to you guys, but to me it feels relatively slow compared to what we were doing before. So I don't know. That being said, it is very certainly faster than the original, or the first rounds in student mode, even though I was going through those at like 200% speed. Speaking of speed, mine will not continue going up if I keep getting hit. Which could be either a good thing or a bad thing. Wouldn't it be so neat if I could reach 250% speed again, like I did in student mode? It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen because I'm freaking, you know, in master mode, but it'd be cool. Like, this is already really fast. I can't imagine like doing the last mob round in the game at at 250% speed. That'd be ridiculous. Ridiculously impossible. I didn't even pay attention to what enemies there were that round. But they don't seem to be switching around much. Seems to be a consistent red, yellow, blue, green. Like the 4 main colors in video games. Well, that was my bad. And then they decided to add orange and purple to have all the colors of the rainbow. And then all of the 4-hit enemies are just ridiculous colors. And the brawlers, I like the idea of the brawlers, because they can be whatever the crap color they want to be. I'm pretty sure they can literally just pick a red value, a blue value, or a red value, a green value, and a blue value, and that will be their color. Out of all 256. So, we're talking millions. We're talking millions of them. We're talking a little, probably over 10 million different possible colors. So, yeah. In fact, what would it be? 256 is 2 to the 8th, 2 to the 24th is in the 16 millions, yep. Let's do this 105 guy mob round. 176 speed, which is really fast in Master Mode, and would be even faster in Grandmaster. Wouldn't it be cool if we could get a Platinum Perfect on this? It's never going to happen because it's going so fast, but I mean, it would be neat, yeah. So we're already at that stage where I've really got to concentrate, and giving commentary, hey, an orange guy is more difficult than it has to be. Or, I mean, it's as difficult as it has to be, but more difficult than feels comfortable. Nope, no Platinum Perfect because I missed. Maybe I can still get a Perfect, though. Looks like that is probably going to be a no. And a double no. Orange guy, hello. Red guy, yellow guy. This is the first couple colors of the rainbow, but backwards. Oh, okay. Nope, okay. Screw this. It's impossible to keep track of everything. 4 enemies left. I can do this without losing any hearts, right? Yeah, alright. 180% speed. That is just ridiculous. The faster you kill, the more points you get. Good to know. So we're already faster than the fastest speed I could go on student mode, because 180% on master mode, well, 250% on student mode should be equivalent to like 167%? Yeah, on master mode, so we're going really fast. 172%, even this. Especially this, actually, god. 172% in nunchuck round is going to be very hard. Like, we're talking faster than Grandmaster speeds here. By a decent amount. Which makes it really hard to do anything. It's actually going decently well, though, which surprises me. I shouldn't say that, because it'll jinx it. Remind me never to say that again during one of these rounds. Dang it. Oh boy. Oh boy. No! That was horrible. At least we beat it. Oh, this way we go, I guess? 174. And the rounds themselves are speeding up, so this is not gonna get any easier. At all. Okay. No. This is why I need Brawl Master. Because I suck at brawls otherwise. In the later rounds anyways. Deep Impact come to save my life. Okay. Brawl Master, I mean it's only like 25% slowdown, but it makes a huge difference. Then again, it wouldn't help in Light Sword and Nunchuck rounds because skills are disabled there. Dang it. I'm not gonna lose, am I? There's no way I'm gonna lose. I can't lose. Ball of Death. No, get back here. 2, 3, up. Alright, now my skills get to kick in. Heal's coming in a few seconds. Alrighty. We're starting to slow down already. So yeah, we're not gonna get to a 250%, but you know, we're doing our best. 170? 170's right. Yoink, 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 yoink. 170 is still faster than the fastest speed I could go. Because technically 250% done on student mode would be equal to 166.666666666 repeating percent here, which I can't achieve, but at least 170% is higher than it. And the closest number to it would be 167, and I don't know if that's possible either, because it increments in, hey, a fish. Ugh, rusty. Okay, time to murder everything. 35 enemies left, we got this. Despite its ridiculous speed. No, get back here, dang it. Oh, yay. Came back. Yoink. Oh, that was fast. I just brawled through all of them. Okay, well that's horrible. Yep, 5 misses. No perfect. Wait. 220 guys? That's an issue. Why are there 220 guys here? It's not a skill round. It's not a skill tile, I don't think. That's quite random. Okay, I guess we're doing it. Oh yeah, I remember this round. It just, for some bizarre reason, has 220 enemies. I played through this the first time and I was like, what the crud is this round doing here? We've been doing like 110. Whoop. So this is gonna be doubly as hard as all the other rounds we've been doing. Wait for it. Deep Impact. Dang it, too late. I wanted to wait for that one as long as possible so I could get as many enemies as possible, but I waited a little bit too long. Wow, there goes the ball of death. No, ouch. 150, God. Yo, baby. Oh my goodness, this is so fast. So relatively soon, in fact I'll just call it out when it happens. Oh my goodness. So now we're under the amount of enemies that would be in this round if it were normal, and we have 8 lives. So feeling pretty good. feeling decently good. Dang it. Oh, I cannot lose this. Please do not let me lose this. I'm still on course to win, but I just lost a bunch of lives all at once. Nope. I've got Deflect Color ready, but... oh, I need Heal and I need Deflect Gray too. There's Deep Impact. That came out in opportune time. Okay, God. This is really fast, I gotta say. 13 enemies left. That is a wonderful last streak there. I'm surprised I made it out of that with such a... oh, 11. 11 misses. Oh, that's horrendous. 115. See, this is much better. I can do 115. Doop doop did bip bip boop. I missed. Well, that puts me at a gold medal already. No platinum here. This music is great. Have I mentioned that? I feel like I've mentioned that. Like, I wonder if I went back and counted the amount of times I've, dang it, mentioned the music in this game. I wonder if I could even, like, count it on one hand. Or not, I mean on two hands. Hey, look, a broom. Brooms are neat. You don't see them often. Who out there knew that often is actually the correct pronunciation for OFTEN? Which is bizarre, but I intend to follow it. It's not often. Ooh. Whoop, but, dip, up. Doink, ding, donk, ding, dib, bim, bim, bum. And we've made it. Yeah. My goodness, these rounds are quick. Got a gold medal. Time to do this. 110 enemies. I wonder what freaking of them we'll be seeing. Yellow, okay, blue. Nothing new. And hopefully it stays that way. Red, orange. Still no four-hit enemies. The only four-hit we've kind of seen is in the boss fight where he transformed into the turquoise enemy. I'm running low on hearts. Not like low, but low for where I am in the level. And I'm good. I'm sort of good. I am really not good. Somebody, like, tell them to slow down their assault, because I am having issues with it. Yeah. Got that deep impact. Dang it. Ow. I can't do this speed, man. I guess we're moving here now? Yeah. 95 enemies. I wonder if we'll find different enemies down here. Yo, this first part, we're still kind of in the introduction section. Like, we've moved out of the first tiny loop with the first boss, but we're still kind of in the introduction. I'll show you when we get back to the map. It feels like at a certain point, you're kind of done with the tutorial and you just kind of move out into the world. Especially because you unlock survival at that boss. I'll show you in student mode. 30 enemies left. Well, okay. No, that is crap. Okay. My ball of death ran away because I was doing a power smash or something. I was doing deep impact. Okay, we got it. Gold medal, missed 3 times. Here's what I mean. After this boss, it kind of splits into 10 million different paths and converges down here. But for this first little section here seems to be like a tutorial. And then this boss just kind of ends the tutorial and then you go into the world. Is how it seems to be. So with that, I'm gonna finish the tutorial, I think, this episode. And then call it good. Because that boss that I just pointed out in survival mode, dang it. Or not in survival mode, in student mode, unlocks survival mode. So that's an indicator that it is a turning point in the in the levels. Oh god, these brawlers are difficult. At freaking 178%. I love when an enemy bonks me out. This is gonna be the enemy. This is gonna be my first loss. There's no way I'm making out of this alive. Oh boy. I mean, I've done 31 enemies in one life before, but not at this speed. Not at the speed, man. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I very nearly had heal. I nearly had that. God, that was so close. Well, we're down to 157%, which should make this much easier, frankly. I'm surprised it took me that long to lose at these insane speeds. Oh, that's a miss. Alright, let's get through with this. 58 enemies. It is hard to believe I'm going to be a 10th grader, or am a 10th grader. Because that is something that, like, I never, because technically, since I've been on the high school math team since sixth grade, I have, on paper, I've been a 9th grader for about 4 years now. So it feels kind of strange to finally be a 10th grader. There we are. Shot the last guy with the bow. Hit the bouncing ball of death when it enters your left or right combat zones. Yep, okay. 110. Whoop. Alright. Just checking my recording time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Counting the enemies. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 55, 56, whoop, nope, okay, alright, I'm not counting anymore. I can't count and concentrate. I need to just go right through all these enemies like butter. Yep. That's neat, I guess. Alright. 20 enemies left. 15. 10. 4, 3, 1, and the last one was a deflect. Of course it was. You missed 2 times. Good for me. Time to do this. 105, 105, 105, 105, 105. Whoop. Oh. Okay. I hate when you lose the ball of death off screen because you went like a different direction to hit enemies. And then it's just like, I'm just gone now, and you're like, okay. Oh, this is still fast. This is really fast, even though I've downgraded a bunch from my prior speed. Especially because, like I said, the rounds are speeding up. Of course, it's not as speedy as the rounds I was doing on the other side quite yet, because everything kind of gets more difficult with each other as they kind of progress towards the final connection. And then paths to go get skills are generally tougher, so That's the thing, but they don't connect anywhere, so they don't have to be as easy as everything else. Okay, that wasn't super hard. Yeah, but it's funny because we'll still have to go down skill tiles like this one, you know, and this one, and this one, and down this one. But there aren't actually any skills there because we got them all in student mode. As you can see, I've got all my skills. And I've got 4 of them chosen. Once we get that 5th skill slot at the end of Master Mode, I will activate Brawl Master, and they'll be really helpful, I think. Okay, 105 enemies. We can do this. It won't be super hard. When I asked someone how many, well, I introduced them to the game, and I asked them how many enemies they thought would be in the final mob round of the game. They said 100. The first rounds of Grandmaster have close to 150. So, no. The answer actually is 425. That is the hardest mob round and the last one, fittingly. In fact, the longest mob round in the game has 500 enemies, which is crazy. But the reason it's not as hard is because A, it's earlier, so it's slower, and B, it's only blue and green enemies. It's basically a really, really long version of the first couple student mode. It's a really long and speedy version of the first couple student mode rounds. Alright, Smash round. 20 for the first Smash round. Write that down, because I think last time it was like 8. Can't remember how many objects the last Smash round in the game is. I think it's 40. I want to say 40. This is going well, right? We're about halfway through. Exactly halfway through. Now we're not exactly halfway through. We're actually 80% of the way through. 85%? 90%? 95%? 100 anyone? 100%. Okay. It is our job now to do the ridiculous light sword round that is 105 enemies. Second to last. You know, the layout of the tutorial kind of is a mini matchup to the rest of the map. Like, you just got a bunch of paths spreading it here. I'll show you after this. And by after this, I mean after I beat this, which could be a decent amount of time because this is really hard at 156%. Even glancing at the speed to tell you that was difficult. But this isn't as hard as that nunchuck round we did because that was at a very high speed of like 10 million miles an hour. That's how fast the enemies were running. Actually, that'd be ridiculous. Okay, Brawler. Yes, we did it. Goody. So what I mean by that is you look at the tutorial. We've got just, you know, a little beginning, and then it branches out into a bunch of paths, and then a light sword round followed by a boss round. Now look at the whole map. A bunch of small paths, which now encompasses the whole tutorial, still ending in a boss round. And then it branches out into this gigantic map, kind of comes together, ends in a light sword round and a boss round. It's quite similar. That's another reason it feels like this beginning is a tutorial. It's like a mini version of the bigger one. Like, this is the tutorial section of the tutorial, which still ends in a boss round. Crazy. Alright, so final round of this episode, 169%. Green, orange, yellow, and turquoise. We haven't seen any 4-hit enemies on mob rounds. Oh my lord. The speed of that was really fast. I'd be quicker, it would murder me. Alright, well that's that. Next time I'm probably gonna go up. Just continue around, you know, do what I normally do. I don't have an exact pattern down, so I might make some slight differences from student mode, but it'll be alright. So, next time we'll do this one. Do as many rounds as we can in a reasonable amount of time, and I will see you all then. See ya.